Hello students, welcome back to your computer class. So dear children, in today's class we are going to see about your different blocks present in your Scratch programming, that is about your motion block and pen block, then the sound block. So in this blocks, what are the steps you have and what are the blocks you can use and their description we are going to learn in today's video. Okay, the first thing we are going to see about your motion block. So your motion block has the blocks, it has a blocks that controls the sprite movement. So the sprite movements, these blocks are going to control. So what are the blocks we are going to use most of the time is move 10 steps. So when you drag it and keep it on your script area, it means this step helps your sprite to move 10 steps forward. So it will walk 10 steps front. That is the meaning of the step. And second, you have turn 15 degree towards your right side. So when I use this step and drag it and kept it on my script area, when this is played, your sprite will turn 15 degree towards my right side. And the same thing, you have left turn, so it will turn to the left side. Then you have point in direction 90 degrees. So you have even option, not only 90, you have 90 right, 90 left, up and down. So it will turn this side and it will turn towards to my left side, or it will turn up, or it will face down, upside down. So that is the use of point direction to that 90, 180 and all. And next you have if the edge bounce. If the edge bounce you have at the edge of, that is at the bottom of your blocks. So this blocks is used for when your sprite walks and come and touch the edge of your screen. What happens is, if you are not using the step, your sprite will walk and move out of your screen. If it goes out, it won't come back, right? Keep walking. So if you are using this if edge bounce, when your sprite comes and touches this wall, automatically it will turn back and move towards the opposite direction. And if it touches here, again it will walk like this. This is what your if edge bounce. If I am not using this if edge bounce, what happens is your sprite will come at the edge and it will go off like this. It won't be on the stage. So that is the use of this if edge bounce. So these are the most of the blocks we use from your motion block. And next is your pen block. So when I click pen block, so pen block has the block that allows you to draw objects on the stage. So this block is used to draw object on your stage. So those blocks like you have clear and you have pen down, pen up, then set pen color, then you have set pen color size, you have size as well, and you have stamp. Stamp is here on the top. So these are the blocks we use commonly, where clear is to clear your screen if you have drawn anything, and stamp is to make a duplicate copy of your things. Pen down is you're telling your sprite to put the pen down to start writing. Pen up is to stop writing. And you have colors, you can choose whatever colors you want for your sprite. And you have pen size, whichever the size of the pen you want, you can make it small or thick or big, whichever you want, you can make your size as well. So these are the blocks you use for your pen from the pen block. And third is your sound block. Sound block has the blocks that are used to control sprites sound. So let's learn about that. So this block is used to control your sprite sound. So you can make your sprite to speak or to give background noise or any kind of noise you can give to your sprite through your sound block. And you can see there are many blocks are here. So your sound block, first you have play sound. So here you have options. You can record your own voice to make your sprite to talk. You can give your voice, or you can choose from the sound option from the sound tab, and you can browse from this browse option. If you have any music from your computer, you can take it. That is what this option. Or this option is you can record your own sound, and this is from the custom library. So these are the sounds which is already there in the software. You can use, you have animal sounds and you have effects, then you have electronic sounds, human sound, instrument sound. So you can hear each sound and you can use whichever you want. You can select it and apply that sound for your sprite. So you have blocks that is on tab here. You can choose whichever tab you want for that. And you have stop all sounds. So stop all sound is here. To make your sprite, if your sprite is keep talking, you can use this block to stop your sprite to talk. Then you have play drum for 0.25 beats. So you have here option. If you want any drum sound, you can ask, that is, you can use this block to play drum one time for these many beats. So in 1 second it has to beat this many times. That is what given here. So these are the blocks we use commonly from the sound block. And next is my first scratch program. So how can I open my first scratch program in this? So after your software is open, first thing you have to click on the file tab, then go for your new option, click on new option, then you get the same screen open. So do these 2 steps before you start dragging and dropping or working on your screen of the scratch software. Then you can drag and drop whichever blocks you want as per your program, and you can start your sprite to do that work on the screen. Next is creating a new sprite using Paint Editor. So how can I create a new sprite using the Paint Editor? So Paint Editor is here below your stage, so click on that. So when you click on that, immediately the paint screen comes, a short paint screen, and you have tools, everything is here, you have colors. Then you can choose any brush you want. Then you can draw your own sprite, that is a face, then a body, then you have hands, then leg. So like this you can make your sprite, your own sprite. You have to make a Paint Editor. So this is how you have to use your Paint Editor to draw a new sprite, and you can use this. And when you click close button, when you come back to your sprite screen, that is to your script, then your sprite will be placed here, and you can use the blocks for your sprite which you have drawn. This is how you can use the Paint Editor. And next, how to make a duplicate copy of a sprite. So this I have already taught you, that is using your duplicate icon from the ribbon, that is from the toolbar. You have the first option is duplicate, so click on it. When you click, immediately your mouse pointer will change to that duplicate symbol. If you want your drawing that to be duplicated again, just give the mouse pointer on that and click on it and drag and drop your sprite. Like this. You have to keep this duplicate icon exactly on the sprite. If it is on any of your surface of your stage, then it will not work. So make sure that it is exactly on the sprite to make it duplicate. If you want the cat to be duplicated, just click on that again, so and drag and drop, then you get a second duplicate copy of the same sprite. You need not to draw again, or need not to search for the sprites from your system. And next is how to import a sprite. So importing this, just click the icon from the bottom of this next to your Paint Editor. That is, if you want any sprite that to be taken from an internet, you can download first, keep that sprites downloaded, and that from location you can choose, and you can click open button, select that and click open. Then that sprite will be added here. That is what you're importing a sprite from a computer icon. So this is the software which is already given. This you are going to draw your own sprites, and this is from internet if you download it, or if you have any pictures from computer, you can use that. And fourth option is a camera option. You can click your own picture and you can post that on the stage as a sprite. And last is how to save your scratch programming. Is go to your file tab, your drop down box will be there, and click on save as option. A dialog box appears. Choose a location wherever you want desktop or downloads or any of the place you want, choose it. Type a file name, any name you want, and click save, so that in that place your scratch program will be saved, and you can open and show anytime to any person. This is how you have to save your scratch. And opening an existing program is same like how you done in your MS Word Paint software, the same. Go to your file tab, click on open option, and where you have saved, choose that location, and you can see that file name. Search for the file name. So what was the name we have given? This is what I have given time. So click on it and click open button. So that will be opened on the screen. And last is to close your scratches, just click on this close button from the title bar, or go to file tab and click on quit button, so that your scratch program will be closed. This is what the scratch lessons. So if you have any doubts, please do comment in your comment box, and notes will be attached on Thursday.